What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the TimeShot server. B here with another episode this week. Yes, it's been like, what, 4 crazy times. TGIF, guys. It is Friday. It is almost the weekend. Time to relax and bum out. But before I get this episode started, I want to thank you guys so much for the awesome reception on last episode. I wasn't expecting it, but when I got it, oh my gosh, my heart just filled with warmth. Oh, you guys are amazing. I was sitting in lecture class and I would pull up my studio and I saw these comments coming in, and you guys are so awesome. I really hope we can do some great things, and we can only, it could go down, but hopefully only go up from here, right? Only go up from here, right here, this little humble abode. Anyway, guys, I'm just putting the finishing touches on the fire station. I think it's done in terms of the building, although I want to add a little bit of detail on the outside. I also want to do a water feature down on the pathway here, and maybe start on the retaining wall. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So let's go over here. And while I do this, I want to talk about personal heroes. Because I think we sometimes need people in our lives to show us the best in humanity instead of just always listening to the negatives. Because there are a lot of negatives. The news, everything, at school, if you're getting bullied, there's always something going on in some negative aspect in your life, and it really can get bogged down. But we have these shining examples in our own lives, and hopefully you guys have them. And I'm going to talk about them, and I want you guys to share. If you have somebody who is a hero to you, lay it down in the comment section. Tell me why they're a hero, who it is. Is it your mom? Is it your dad, uncle, aunt? Is it a hockey player? Only because I'm Canadian did I say that? Baseball player, whatever. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. I have a couple heroes, and oh gosh, I've got to eat potatoes, and I'll tell you about them and why I think they are someone special, and especially in my own life. I've been very, very lucky to have some of the strongest people that I know in my own life, and I can call them family, or I can call them friends, or wife, if she's listening. Which I hope she's not, because this is going to be super embarrassing. But yeah, I'll start off while I'm doing a little bit of landscaping out there. So the first one up, my first hero, and there's no particular, list. There's no ranking. They don't go in order. It's just these are like top. I'm going to say top 3, top 2. 4. Let's do 4. I got 4 heroes. I can think of them right now. So the first one up is going to be Miss B. Yes, I said that. I have to. No, she is a really, really strong, hardworking person. She's a teacher. She teaches the next generation of kids, and she shows you, especially when you get to know her, that you can always put others first before yourself. She's always doing that. She never puts herself first. She's always going the extra mile, and she's done it her whole life. It's not something new. She's always done it, and it's amazing to see some days the stuff that she does, as well as teach. She comes home at 6 o'clock 4 o'clock in the afternoon from dealing with 30 kids, 30 screaming children, and she'll come home and she'll somebody says something, she'll drop everything and try to help that person out. And she doesn't have to, but she chooses to do it. And she's not always had it easy herself. So the fact that that's happening is just, it shows no matter what somebody goes through, you can still make the best of it. You can still put others forward. You don't have to shut everybody away. You don't have to be, grumpy all the time, and you can actually, somewhat enjoy what you do and help others out. And she is definitely that. And I absolutely love her for it. She's quite amazing. and I am so lucky to have her. Another would be my baby sister. We share a lot. I have a weird relationship with my sister. But she's a first responder. I tweeted about it the other day. About 4 a.m. in the morning, I started thinking about her because there's a lot of stuff going on here, I guess in Canada or in Ontario, where first responders are not dealing with or not getting the support they need with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. For various reasons. Either it's a stigma or they just don't have the ability or resources to get to it. And they're unfortunately taking their own lives, which is sad because these are the people that save lives. These are the people that go out and they're the first ones at an accident. They're the first ones if any of us get hurt, right? So I thought about her and just how because we're brother and sister. She's told me stories, right? I am not I'm not privy to all of my picks are broken except for this one. We'll take this one out. It's Silk Touch though. I don't want Silk Touch. Let's see if we can combine this one and this one. Let's see if we can do that. Please, I will do anything. I will do anything. To get these combined. I really will. Please. Where'd you go? Where did I put it? Is it up there? Oh, this one broke, right. That one broke. Anything in here? No. Anything in here? Yeah, right here. Boom. Too expensive. Shoot. Okay, which one is good? Fortune. Let's take this one. We'll repair this one, hopefully. Let's see, two diamonds. 33, 32. Get back in there. We're taking this. We're making a new one. We're gonna make a new one. Anyway, yes. She's gone through a lot, and we've talked about what she has to go through and what she's seen, and it's not pleasant. There's a lot of cases for some reason in Canada. I guess in Ontario. I don't want to say all of Canada, but the winter months and usually holidays bring out the worst. Unfortunately, the worst stuff. All right, why did I do that? I should have took the unbreaking. The worst cases because families fall in hard times. Loved ones are lost and people just can't handle the stress and they do bad things. So she's seen a lot of that. She's seen a lot of kids, a lot of injured youth. So that's been a toll. And I respect the strength and the fact that she continues to go out there every single day and puts herself out for others. And this, I guess, is a big kind of, it links them all. Kind of the heroes to me are people that go out and do that extra mile for people that maybe they don't even know, or just do it for everyone. So obviously Miss B, she teaches, she does it for kids, she does it for anybody, she does it for her own family members or complete strangers or friends. She'll put them first before herself. And then my sister, for complete and utter strangers, she puts herself out there, and she, when it gets down to it, she saves lives, which is amazing. I cannot say how much respect I have for anybody who is a first responder. Even if it's you or your family member, they are the best people on the face of the planet, the least selfish, and it's just amazing. I mean, we could not survive as a society without them, I think, because they are glowing examples. Let's chuck this meat out here. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Next would be my parents, my mom and my stepdad. Absolutely lovely people. My mom, just because of all the bad stuff that she's gone through in her own life and how strong she was, and didn't finish high school, but went back for upgrades and stuff like that, and pushed, and always wanted the best for her kids. Would always put them first before her own self. So for her for that, and just the willpower. And then obviously my stepdad. This is somebody who basically took a stranger's kid in and took him in for as his own. I took on his last name, and I because of my own my own dad leaving me, but you know what? He's treated me like a son, and it's been absolutely amazing. So those are my heroes. So if you have any, you got to have one. At least one person you look up to. Let me know in the comment section, because I would love to hear it. And maybe it helps to talk about them. Maybe it brings it. Maybe we don't think about them too often. We do appreciate when they're there, but we don't actually think about it too often, because we're busy. We got school. We got things. I'm not saying think about them all the time, but hey, sometimes we can recognize. So definitely leave them down below. I think we're done landscaping wise around the firehouse. I might add something red to kind of like signal that it's a firehouse. Fire hydrant. Do I have red? I don't have anything red right now, so we'll get that later on. Boop, 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 boop. But I do want to start on that water feature now. I want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we'll go down here. And this is going to be simple, nothing too major. Do I have a bucket? I don't even have a bucket. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to make one. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the junk cut. I had to do something. I've been working on this water feature, and it's looking pretty good. I can't complain about it. I do want to talk about something while I'm doing this, so I'm going to put in some grass, hopefully. I want to talk about my video game that I've been making. Some progress has been made. For those who don't know, I'm in game programming. I'm making a game in Unity. It's called Jack. I don't think I've ever said the name in a video, but it's named Jack. It is a lumberjack game, action platformer, where you play as Jack, and you have to go through the woods or a forest that is being attacked by different creatures, as well as an evil being. We haven't come up with the boss yet, but it's getting really freaking awesome, and I love Unity. I love playing around and just farting around with Unity. For those, some people are amazed that I say farting around, but it's a word I use. I grew up on farting around. This looks too sterile. This looks too sterile. I don't like this. Let's change this up. Let's put some grass in. This should be fine. This is kind of the path. But this over here, let's put this as all grass and greenery. Yeah, there's a hole there that leads into something. It leads into something. But it's really fun. So if you're interested in even it's free. Unity is free. Download it. It's not going to cost you a penny unless you sell over 100,000 games. But fart around with it. It's a really powerful tool for those interested. And it's coming along. So today I made a level. This week I'm going to probably finish the level off. I've got to add clouds to the skybox, or just the sky. It's not a skybox. It's not in 3D, but I've got to add clouds. I want to add a moving background, so I might have to find some tree sprites to put in the background, or make some tree sprites. That could be pretty cool. Where are all these? I put something here. Maybe I put it in the other one. I had some leaves. And then we've got enemy sprites that I have to kind of tinker with to make a little bit more, make them look like they're in the Jack world, right? I don't want them to look out of place. So basically, it's a 2D action adventure platformer. You got to complete the level, kind of a la Mario. Collect things, you get power ups, you have weapons you can upgrade. So hopefully it turns out. We're working hard at it. We got to put, I think they want a couple hundred hours into it. So it's definitely a something that you got to take your time in. Kind of want to have like this green, like that. So when you come down the stairs, right, it's this, and then you see the water. Right on, yeah. You kind of get it. You're like, you can see a hint of it, and you're like, oh. Obviously, this will eventually go green. I'm hoping soon, or then later. That goes green. And then I can start planting stuff. So I think that's pretty good. I got the waterfall in. I got to make this look a little bit more natural, a little better. And take out some of these things. These pillars, they look real nasty. But I think that's going to be it for that. It's just a water feature, really. It's nothing big. Do we have any smooth stone? Yes, we do. Smooth stone across the skies. Here we go. Do. We'll do it in here. Break all this stuff. All right. I've been noticing something, and I'm getting some comments here and there, and I obviously noticed bigger YouTubers' comment sections. There's a lot of people who are, I guess, still kind of hurt their favorite YouTubers and not playing Minecraft anymore, and I've been noticing that, and I want to get your sense on it. Do you guys feel like other people are kind of moving away from the game, and you're not necessarily still enjoying the content they're producing? I have seen the comments where it's like, why don't you do Minecraft anymore? And they'll say, because I'm burnt out and I want to play something different. But there are still people out there that will just clamor every single episode, where's Minecraft, where's Minecraft, where's this game, and that game. So I kind of want to get the sense of that, because there are so many, and I think we had a little bit of a tweet thing going on where I spent a couple hours going through smaller Minecraft YouTubers, and there's some really talented, hardworking, like put an episode a day out YouTubers that are still fairly small, unknown, and I want to know, like, what is it? Like, is it hard to go to other YouTubers? I would like to know myself, because while I do have subscribers and stuff, and I have people watching, do you yourself find yourself ever like going to YouTube and typing into YouTube Minecraft Let's Play? I understand that the search engine kinda is rigged for the bigger guys, but do you ever find yourself trying to look for smaller YouTubers out there, or do you think the people that you do see in these comment sections that are saying, why aren't you playing this game, and this game, do you think they're checking for it? Like, do you even think they know a search exists? Because I just feel so super bad, because I think I spent like 2 hours on Sunday where I was literally clicking on I was going through actually my subscribers to see if any of you guys were YouTubers, and I was watching your stuff, and the stuff that's out there is just amazing. Like, people are building grand structures, and the commentary, while yes isn't a level of one of the biggest YouTubers out there, because they're still small and getting used to themselves. Like, no YouTuber starts off amazing at commentary. If you want to know some bad commentary, listen to any of my episodes. No, go back, right? I don't think I'm that great still, but hey, I'm not the worst, I don't think. But you know what I'm saying? It's just, we all go through a growing point. So there are YouTubers out there that are still growing and still kind of perfecting who and what they are as a YouTuber. And I think it's good of us to continue to grow the community instead of expecting others that we might have watched before to continue playing a game they don't maybe feel like it. So it's kind of saying, you know what, if they don't feel like playing Minecraft, that's fine. I can still watch, what they produce, but I'm going to search for that content I want. And I think we need to like start that movement, and not I'm not saying this for my sake. I'm saying it for the other people's sake that are out there and are pushing themselves to create this awesome content. It's just no one is able to see it because of YouTube's search algorithms, or people just don't search. And I understand it's really hard. Like, I myself am guilty more than most of saying, you know what, these are the ones I'm sub to, blah, blah, blah. But I've been trying really hard these last couple months to just be like, okay, if I'm not seeing Minecraft content and I want to see Minecraft content, I want to see a fresh new take on it, I'm going to go over to somebody else's channel and check it out, even if they're smaller. Obviously if they're filming Minecraft from a handy cam, maybe I'm not watching that. But I think that it's us as a community that has to dictate where the community goes next. It's not, the big YouTubers don't get to say Minecraft is dead, right? It's the community as a whole who dictates whether this game, has legs as a Let's Play video game, which I think it definitely does. But it's us the viewers, the people that take the time to watch the videos, that dictate what type of content is created and whether or not this game continues to progress and to grow and to change over the years. Because we could say, we're going to stick to whatever our regulars are, and if they stop playing Minecraft, you know what, I won't watch Minecraft anymore. And then the Minecraft scene kind of slowly over many years fades away, which, I don't want to happen because I love this game. I think I'll be playing Minecraft far after a lot of people stop, but that's just me. I've already seen people talk about not wanting or getting burnt out. I touched upon this in another episode, but remember this. We, as you and us as the community, dictate or tell the content or say what the content we want is, right? And if you guys go and watch a smaller YouTuber once in a while to say, hey, I really like Minecraft content, I want to watch and get as much new content as I can, then the community just fosters itself and it goes back to the way it was, right? So as a community, let's come together. Let's just, check out some other YouTubers. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be, anybody you've ever heard of. Just type in the search and take a chance. Because you never know. You might find your next favorite YouTuber ever that way, right? And they're a big YouTuber still playing Minecraft, so you can still watch them. So definitely do that, because it does help the game out when they're playing it. But if we foster a community and we help the little guys out, then it just gets better for everyone, right? You understand what I'm saying? You understand. You get it. You're smart people. Well, let's put that there. Okay, it's taking shape. It's starting. I don't think I'm gonna do too much more on it in this episode. I kind of want it to have that breathing in look. So I'm going to have to play around with that. Thank you guys so much for watching and taking the time to check out the TimeShot episode on Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you back on Monday. And I want to hear stories. If you don't have a story to tell, I'm coming after you. And I'm going to give you a big hug. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.